So far we have seen various data types that are supported by Python. So actually Python supports rich collection of data types. Now in this video we'll see how it is possible to convert from one type to the other type. The process of converting from one data type to the other data type of variables is known as the type conversions, and this is also known as the typecasting. And Python supports two different types of type conversions, that is the implicit type conversion and the explicit type conversions. So let us see the details of implicit and the explicit type conversions in detail. Let's try to understand how we can use the explicit type conversions in Python. So in explicit conversion, you are explicitly converting one type of data to the other type. You can use the int method to convert to an integer type. Moreover, you can use the float method to convert other types to the float type. You can use the str method to convert from other types to the string type. You can use the list method to convert from other types to the list type. Whereas you can use the set method to convert to the sets. You can use tuple to convert to set type. You can use bool method to convert to bool types. That's how Python allows us to convert from one type of data to the other type. So now let's see how we can make use of these explicit type conversions. Let's see how we can use the conversions between the scalar types. Float of 9. Here 9 is actually an integer, but I am trying to convert that to the float. Now if you consider int of 5.4, here I am trying to convert a floating point number to the integer. So here float of 8.9, actually 8.9 is passed as a string. The floating point type, which is actually of string type, you are converting that to float. So now float of b. So whatever the value that is available in b, that you are trying to convert to float type. So int of a. So not only conversion of the values, you can even convert the objects to the other types. So float of b, which allows you to convert the variable b to float type. Int of a, you are kind of converting the variable a to the integer type. Complex of 3. So you are converting the integer number 3 to the complex type. So the value 100 will be converted to the bool type by using the bool method. So let's check this example. A equal to 10, which is an integer. Now b equal to float of a. Actually I am trying to convert the value in the variable a to float, and then I am trying to assign that to b. Now whatever the value that is assigned to b will be in the form of float. Now b will be treated as float. So you can check the type of a and b by using the type method. Type of a is int and type of b is float. So that's how you can convert an object in one type to the object in the other type. That's how you can actually convert the scalar values from one type to the other type. Now let's see how we can convert the sequence data types. You can actually convert a list to the tuple type by passing that list to the tuple method. Now I am trying to convert the set 1, 2, 3 to the list type. Even you can convert the collection of elements to the dict type, but in this case actually dictionary is a mapping type. Every element in a dict type must be a pair. That's how every element you are passing in the collection must be a pair. So here I am trying to convert a list to the set type by passing the list to the set method. I am trying to convert the integer 99 to the string. So that's how you can convert one type of sequence data to the other type of sequence data. Whenever you are using the explicit type conversion, so you need to make a note of few things. The first thing is, whenever you are converting a float to an integer, so the fractional part will be truncated. So consider this example where you are converting the value 5.4 to integer. Here 5.4 is actually a float type value, but you are actually converting that to an integer value. Here, because you are converting to an integer type, the fractional value in the floating point number will be truncated and your value will be 5 only. And another point to be remembered is, whenever you are doing the explicit type conversion, so the values you are converting must be of the compatible type. Then only it is possible to apply the explicit conversion. For example, float of 8.9. So here 8.9 is actually a string type and you are trying to convert that to float type, but it is valid. The reason is the value you are providing inside the string is actually a floating point number and can be converted to float. That's how it is compatible. Whereas consider this example where you are trying to convert a string to the floating point number, but the value you are passing is 8.9 FSA, which is actually not compatible to be a float type. That's how it is invalid to convert such values to float. So that is how you should be little careful when you are using the explicit conversions. When the values are compatible, then only it is feasible to apply the explicit conversion. So one more point to be remembered is, so Python is very strictly typed language. That is, unwanted changes in the types is not valid in case of Python like the other languages. In case of the weakly typed programming languages, so the compiler or the interpreter, they themselves will change the type of the variables, but that is not valid in the case of the Python. And whenever you are adding a string to an integer, it's invalid. So consider this example, x equal to 5, x is an integer. Now, so s is a string, adding s plus x is invalid in Python because Python does not allow any kind of unwanted changes in the type of variables. Whenever you want to make this operation to be valid, you need to convert string explicitly to an integer and then apply the addition of s and x. So like int of s plus x, this is valid because you are explicitly converting the string s to the integer and then adding to another integer, so which is valid. So far we have seen explicit conversions. Now let's see what is implicit type conversion. So Python automatically converts from one data type to the other data type whenever it is necessary. So in this case, the user do not have any intervention and user is not explicitly converting the type of the values or variables. Such kind of type conversions are known as implicit type conversions. Whenever in an expression, if two different data types are available, then the lower data type will be converted to the higher data type in order to avoid the data loss. So that's how Python does the implicit type of conversion. So let's see this example here. So a equal to 10, which is an integer, and b equal to 23.4, which is a floating point. Here I have an expression c equal to a plus b. So here a is of type integer and b is of type float. So because these two are of different data types, what Python does is, first the lower data type value will be converted to the upper data type and then the expression will be evaluated. That's how the integer value will be converted to the floating point type first and then the addition will be applied. To avoid the data loss that happens in case of the arithmetic expressions or the other expressions, so the lower type of data will be converted to the higher type of data and then the expression will be evaluated. So that's how implicit type conversion in Python helps to avoid the data loss. In this video we have seen what type conversion is and how Python does the explicit type conversion and the implicit type conversion. So how Python uses the implicit type conversion to avoid the data loss also we understand. I hope this will be helpful for you to understand how you can convert one type of data to the other type of data and how careful you should be while doing the explicit type of conversion. So thank you for watching this video.